Hey, it's your boy CryptoXpat back with another video. In this video, I'm just going to give you some updates on some stuff that we're doing in the last, 2 days since I uploaded my last video. It's just been absolutely crazy. Even though the market is down, there's still plenty of stuff happening, especially in the blockchain games. So I want to talk a little bit about that. So let's get into the video. There's a lot to cover. Let's roll that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you get notified immediately. Okay, first of all, we'll talk about Pearzap. I did a video on this a few days ago, and this was a Matic or Polygon yield farm. If we go back here, this is my review. You can have a look at that video if you want. We got some pretty decent views. You know, my views have been down because of obviously crypto down. I think it's like that with everything around the you know, across the board. Not just my channel, but here I did it with 86 cents, and I did a review on this. So it is $1.66. It has gone up, and if we look at the chart here on Walt, it did peak around $3, and then it's been dipping since. 314,000 in liquidity. So obviously, if you got into this early, you would have made some nice gains. Shooting the video, it was around 83 cents. So you would have, you know, you could have potentially made 4x your money. Not to mention, what was really lucrative was this pool here. Now, obviously, you're staking, you're pairing with Matic. There's obviously some impermanent loss there. There is some risk of the token dropping, but the APR was really nice. It's dropped a bit now. $1,000, you'll make $72 a day. This was up to like $200 and something a day. It has been dropping since, but for the last 3 or 4 days, you would have really made some nice gains. Also, thanks for the people that did use my referral link. I appreciate it. A small amount there goes a long way. Thank you. Because, you know, when you look at these yield farms on Matic, and then you look at, you know, something like this comes out, you think it's going to go the same way. And look, that's obviously. A lot of people thought that, you know, had comments, but then also a lot of people went into this. So if you went into this and you made some gains, comment below. I know some people in our Patreon group went into this and they made like 2x profit and still making gains. So they're all just literally all profit. So, you know, if you got in, you definitely would have made some really nice profit, potentially 2x to up to 4x money in your money. But I think what made this one different was it was only on, well, it started, the liquidity was on Walt. I'm not sure if this is on QuickSwap, but it basically started on Walt. It was a partnership with Walt. And this was what made it unique, you know. So maybe this kind of kept away all the whales that just pump and dump it. Because this, you know, look, the price has gone down. It has dipped. But this went up for several days, you know. And we usually see this with these farms. They just dump straight away, you know, within the first day or so. Maybe because it was on Walt. And also maybe because it you know, there's a 50%, right, is held for 15 days. So 50% of your harvested rewards is locked for 15 days. So maybe that's also slowed down the dump, you know, because whales can't just dump everything. 50% of that will be held. So I think that this is an overall success if you look at it. So let me know your comments. Did you get in on this or did you avoid it? It'd be interesting to see how many people actually made money on this. CryptoBlades, this has been incredible. The growth of this has been incredible. I've been tracking the holders, and there's 185,000 holders now. There was only 34,000 about a week ago. So that's incredible growth. And the price has dipped somewhat. It did hit like $1.90, and obviously people took profits. It has been going down. It's still $1.40. Sorry, not $1.90. $190. My bad. And now it's 103. If you're still thinking about getting into this one, I think it's a great time to get in. Obviously not financial advice, but if you watch my last video, I said that this is in the running. Well, it's basically at number 1 with the incubator program by Binance. Okay, so I mentioned that in my last video, and if this does win the builder program, It could be a high possibility that it could get listed on Binance. Now, obviously, it hasn't yet, and there's no guarantee it will. But if this gets listed on Binance, holy cow, this thing is going to absolutely moon. So, in my opinion, not financial advice, I still think it's a great project. See, when these projects get to like over 100,000, this thing's nearly getting to 200,000 holders. That amount of people, that amount of money invested, and the value that's built into this game so far, it's not going to just disappear overnight, because there's so much volume in this right now. All right. If we go to have a look at their Discord, okay, so these are the updates here. They've got these trinkets that are coming out, and they've got this dust, which is kind of, I guess, features in the game that'll help you get more energy and XP and stuff like that. So this is, upgrades that are coming in to improve the game. I don't think this is just a flyby deal. It's definitely long term. You just got to look at this more long term, like, where's this could be in maybe, a month, 3 months, 6 months time. I don't think it's going to go away. Thousands of people are already playing this. The gas has eclipsed DefiPet, which I'll talk about in a second, but it's a different game too as well. DefiPet you only use the gas with DefiPet when you sort of create pets. This thing's sort of every battle you need to use gas. So yeah, I'm still making. I'm making obviously less now because of the price of skill has dropped, but it's still around about $80 a day, a bit less than that. But still, like I've still got my skill here. I've got some skill up here that I've bought. So yeah, I'm still way in profit. I'm just going to keep on playing this game and just keep on accumulating my skill. So if you get into this game, what happens is they drop the skill amount to get into to buy the characters, and so it costs you less money to get in. Like, you still have to buy the skill, but also what they've done is in the game battles, from where I'm playing it, the skill has dropped. So it used to be like 0.08 per battle, and this is like where my levels. Okay, it'll be different for other levels, and then it dropped to 0.04, and then now it's 0.02. So as the price goes up, I think you get less skill, but the value of the skill is worth more. If you know what I mean, right? You get less skill, but the value of it's more. So it's kind of like offsets it. And it's kind of like you're still getting around about the same. I've still got 2.8 skill here. When it pumps again, I'll probably cash this out. I've only still got the one account. So I'm just quite happy to play this game. I'm already in profit. So, I'm just waiting for, new updates. Being patient with the game, not rushing into it. And I hope that if it gets listed on Binance, then things are really, really going to take off. And this could happen fairly soon as they move through that builder program. Once they announce like the top, I think they're at the top 20. Once they announce the top 10, or however, they keep on going down, down, and down. When it gets closer to the point where there's like, 5 left, and CryptoBlades are still there, I think you're going to see this price moon. You can reach an all-time high. And then when it gets announced, and if it does get announced, this is all hypothetical, if it does go on Binance, this thing is absolutely going to explode. It's going to hit an all-time high and just moon into the stratosphere. So we'll see what happens with that. Obviously not financial advice, you need to do some more research. A great place to start is to go to the Discord. They've got tons of information there, and they've got a massive community. Look, 62,000 people in Discord. You can stake your skill and BNB on ApeSwap as well and get more skill. Actually, I might have a look at this. I wouldn't mind staking my skill, actually. So a lot of things happen in CryptoBlades. Still early days in my opinion, not financial advice. MyDefiPet, yeah, loving MyDefiPet. I'm still playing this. I'm still farming and doing all that cool stuff and upgrading my pets. Again, it's a bit of a different game to CryptoBlades. You're kind of like farming your pets, and then you're, the payout is kind of like when you sort of sell the pets, so it's a bit of a different game than CryptoBlades. It's more, the in-game play is different. It's just different setup, right? So I'm still earning, and I'm going to continue to play this game and just accumulate and build up my pets. I have got, actually I'll show you this one here. I have got some pretty good pets here. So this one is a Gen 1 Fang, and it's level 11. So to feed this thing is 5,120 food. So I'll just click on that. And then I've got another one here. Spike. Okay, so that's only a Gen 0. I wanna level up my Gen 1s and then create a new like a Gen 2 and keep on leveling up. So that's again, this one's long term. But if we have a look at the price of DPET, it's absolutely gone bonkers. It did dip down here for like to $5. I loaded more up, and it did hit an all-time high here, just briefly, $8.33. It's pulled back down to $7. But in my opinion, you know, MyDefiPet is long-term, and I think that you look at this. You got to look at this in like 6 months' time. You know, where is this going to be in 6 months' time? I think that this is going to be like, you know, $30. Could even be $50. I don't know, but I'm guessing about $30. By the end of the year, I think it could be $20 or $30. You know, it just depends. 6 months time, $30. It is hard to say, but look, it's going to go up in value or the longer this game goes. If you just look at Axie Infinity, obviously you can't really compare apples with apples there, but it's kind of there are sort of very similar games in the gameplay, and it's sort of where they're sort of headed. So yeah, the longer that I play this game, the longer that I just keep on building up my pets, and then obviously I can, you know, sell them later. Okay, so the thing with MyDefiPet is when you buy the token, it's only going to be worth the value of the token in the market. But when you buy the token and you use it to buy the NFTs, it takes like 3 tokens to buy a pet. What you're actually doing is you're building value within the pet. So every time you feed it, you upgrade it, goes higher and higher in level. It starts to change its body, you know, starts to grow wings, and starts to, you know, add all these other features start to appear on the actual pet itself. Becomes more valuable. So if you were just to hold the token, it'll still be worth whatever the market tells you. However, when you buy the NFT and create it and build value, which the game allows you to do, it could be worth up to 5 or even 10x what the actual token value is. So that's why a lot of people play these games, because they start off with, you know, only a little bit of money, and then they can grow this pet and sell it for a lot of money later. And we saw that happen with Axie Infinity. Okay, so that's the difference. So if you're into games, you should play a game that you really like, and you don't need a lot of money. You know, I'm talking like, you know, a few $100 to start, and then just play it over a period of time. You could potentially turn that into tens and thousands. Okay, lastly, this is one that I got into. I spent 2 BNB on this, and this was actually won by one of the guys in our Patreon group mentioned it. So we got in this one pretty early, and now you can see my balance there. It's 1,400. So again, Dungeon Swap. It actually looks like a yield farm, but it's actually a game that's coming out. Okay, so the token is DND. Total value locked is 10 million. This has gone up dramatically. The game drops soon. It's NFTs. It's pretty much, this is the game here. Okay, so you can buy these NFTs, and you can you know, kind of like attack. Very similar to, I think it's going to be very similar to CryptoBlades, kind of. You know, you got the special attacks and, you know, all this sort of stuff. You got different weapons. So yeah, there was an NFT drop. I didn't get into this NFT drop. You can win these swords. You just needed to stake. So I think that's already passed, maybe. But I didn't get into this. But yeah, this one's really taking off, and I think that this could potentially be big. This is kind of under the radar. Not many people are talking about this one, but it's certainly gone up. I need to double check on the latest updates on this, because, you know, I'm looking at the price and it's hit an all-time high. Yeah, I've done probably almost 2.5x on this one so far. But this game, it could turn out to be really big. So it's kind of, with these games, you just don't know. You just got to really look at the game, and sometimes just getting in later is better when the game drops. But not always getting in early. It makes sense with these blockchain games, because there's so many of them coming out right now. You really need to build, the community really needs to build and get some momentum before you sort of get into it. Then you'll there's less risk to it. Alright guys, that's my video update today. Still very bullish on CryptoBlades, still playing MyDefiPet, and that's more long term. Obviously with the updates on Pearzap and this dungeon swap, this one here. Obviously do your own research. None of this is financial advice. You need to do your own research. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want some latest information on, we're still doing IDOs. Okay, we've got some IDOs coming up, and we're getting into these blockchain games. There's many blockchain games that I haven't mentioned that are upcoming. You might want to consider checking out our Patreon group for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.